Hello there Pokemon fans, welcome to another Playscape Games video, and today we're very excited. We are trying a new deck for Meme Monday and it's going very well so far. I think we've had like 6 wins, 2 losses with it so far, which is amazing for a Meme Monday deck. Big shout out to the lovely Luke Fisher. I'm not sure if he's on Twitter, but I saw this post on Facebook. But Luke Fisher, who ended up going 10-3 in the recent Limitless tournament in the Swiss rounds, and then on day 2, I think he finished around like the 40th or 50th place. So big shout out to Luke Fisher. Thank you so much for the idea in the deck list. And we've used pretty much the exact 60 cards as he has, but we've taken out 1 Big Charm for a third Professor's research just to help the deck become a bit more consistent. So Luxray is, I thought this, a stage 2 deck, it wouldn't be that great, because theoretically it seems really strong to do 160 damage for 1 energy, but it's a stage 2, which I always have problems with nowadays. Very slow to set up and so forth, but that was before I remembered seeing the Shinx. So the Shinx from Ultra Prism, which unfortunately we might lose soon in Standard, but for now we can play it. If you go second, this Pokemon evolve in your first turn, which means, yes, it means you can go straight into the busted Luxio on your first turn if you go second. So you're always going to choose to go second, and then you can just attach any energy, which is great. This is colourless, which means that we can also play Capture Energy to set up a board, but you go second, you use the disconnect attack, and they can't use any items. So against Baby Blounds, that's no Fiery Flints. Against Dragapult, that's no super Scoop Up Nets, Mysterious Treasures. This Luxio is amazing. And then next turn, if they haven't knocked it out, which is very unlikely because they've been item locked, you can then just evolve to Luxray and do 160 damage. You've already done 30 damage with the disconnect, so you're going to be doing 190 damage, and even more if you can get Electropowers. So this deck it surprised me. I'm really excited to play a few more games of this deck. Might even take it to a tournament soon. Yes, let's give it a go. Okay, so it looks like we've got the grass, some kind of grass deck. This looks like maybe some kind of Flapple deck, so potentially we should be okay against this. We always want to go second, of course, so it's great that he's chosen to go first. We've got Shinx, but unfortunately no energy or Luxray, so we need to hope we get a bit lucky off this Jirachi. So remember guys, we stream most days during the week and the weekends on Twitch, twitch.tv/Playscape Games. Come join in the fun. Link in the description. Once we get to 200 followers, we're going to be giving away a beautiful Gyarados Hidden Fates sealed tin. So hopefully there might even be a shiny Charizard in there, fingers crossed. Oh wow, so I also give away codes on a daily basis, and one of our viewers has just pulled a Full Art Zacian V from the code we just give away. Congratulations. So we're actually playing against Toxtricity, so that grass Pokemon must have been the Eldegoss. So I'm not sure how this matchup's going to go for us. We'll have to see. We can get a turn 1 item lock though. We might be in there. And wow, and someone else pulled a regular Zacian. That's awesome. So let's have a look. So we always want to try and evolve the Shinx up straight away. We got Viridian Forest there, which is amazing. I'm going to get rid of the Luxray because we've got 4 in the deck. So we can get the energy down on Shinx. So now all we need to do is get our Luxio. We've got 4 in the deck, so that's fine. Pretty good. Right. So we're going to Jirachi Stellar Wish. We get Pokemon, perfect. That's exactly what we needed. So now we can also use Marnie to shuffle his hand down as well. I'm tempted to use Boss's Orders on this Trubbish because he would have to put energy on it to hard retreat. He wouldn't be able to use Switch. But it would be quite nice to get this in range of being knocked out. Potentially I should have used Pokecom on the Luxray, so we could have kept the Zapdos on the bench. Would have been fine, I think. So the great thing is we can just evolve the Shinx straight up with the ability pick up the Jirachi, and we got our turn 1 disconnect, which is awesome. Okay, unfortunately no more Pokemon, so if he somehow takes a KO against this, we're in a bit of trouble. It's a bit of a shame then we didn't keep that Jirachi on our bench. So it's something to learn for next time. So as I said earlier, this has a great Baby Blounds matchup. They can't use their Fire Crystals, their Fiery Flints, their Switches, their Scoop Up Nets. They literally have to pray that they can just get all the Fire Energies and stuff in their hand manually. So unfortunately for us, he found Professor's Research. But he can't play any items, so I need to hope that he doesn't have the Toxtricity VMAX in his hand, because hopefully, yeah, fantastic. So we can still use Marnie, and there's a good chance we can just evolve up to our Luxray and just attack him. So we use the Electropower because 160, because he's got, normally we could just knock him out, but he's put on a Big Charm to increase his, nice golden Big Charm to increase his health. So we can put that, so you're going to use the Electropower, put the Speed Energy on the Zapdos. Okay, that's great, because now we can just use Quick Ball. Fun little interaction thing we do here. We can use Quick Ball to grab any, it doesn't matter which it is, any Pokemon, and then we can use the Pokemon Communication to put that Pokemon back in the deck to grab our Luxray, which is perfect, exactly what we want. And then we got a Marnie to take him back down to 4. And if the Marnie brings us another Shinx, we're in a great position. Not exactly, but we can use Pokécom to get us another Shinx. Save the Oranguru for later. So thankfully this deck seems to set up well most of the time. So Raid, nice KO there. So we were actually still 20 damage short. So what we should have done potentially is I thought for some reason this had 190. I was getting my maths slightly wrong. So what we should have done is we should have used the Luxio one more time. So that was a bit of an error there, but we're still playing with this deck. We're still learning. We've got another item lock next turn. So actually, with Electropower, we might even be able to take a knockout with Zapdos. So we still got the busted Zapdos from Team Up, so it's pretty good. So that's 100. He's got 100 HP left. He's got 130. So we need to find another Electropower, basically. We've got Speed Energy, so we'll put the Speed Energy down here. Draw 2 cards first. Okay. So we played one Electropower. So there's a decent chance we can find the other one this turn. We might have to do some advanced deck thinning here. But first, yeah, we'll do the deck thinning. So we're going to get rid of... he's going to be able to take knockouts on us regardless, so because he's got the Garbodor down now. So we are going to get rid of the Big Charm. Take an energy out of the deck, because we don't need any more energies at the moment. We'll evolve this one, because we might as well. We've still got our Ordinary Rod later to shuffle some of these guys back, so it doesn't matter too much discarding the Luxray if we need to. Fortunately, we did not hit the other Electropower, so we're forced to use Professor's Research on this turn. Don't want to use any. I don't want to use a Scoop Up now. I don't want to use a Switch, I don't think. So unfortunately, that's just a nothing for that. We'll use the Electropower and then pray that we can hit another one. Thankfully, we still got access to the Dedenne-GX if needed. Busted. There we go. Exactly what we wanted. I would have loved to have gotten another Shinx down, but we're kind of running a bit low at the moment. So even with our error, the Zapdos made up for it. So we've got 3 prizes there. We're in a nice position. We've got a Luxray ready to go next turn. Switches, all sorts of stuff. He has already used his Cocoa Prism. So you would have to get like an energy switch if he wanted to attack with this one. Although, this is weak to electric, so even Dedenne could be... You could just use Dedenne's Tingly Return GX, potentially. Still a bit annoyed about that misplay earlier, but it worked out alright because we were able to use Zapdos. Marnie's not great for us, but we've got the Quick Ball. We can use that to grab the Dedenne-GX. He's actually using the Dedenne's Tingly Return GX. All sorts of stuff's happening in this game. I love it. But yeah, we only need to take 3 prizes. He still needs to take 5, so I think we're still in a good place. Be interesting to see which Pokemon he brings forward. Oh, we can just use Static Shock. He doesn't need to Tingly Returners. But we can just evolve this and knock him out. So I'm not sure why he did that. Imagine he would have... Oh no, but if he would have still knocked us out regardless. I'm not sure if that was a good idea from him. So we're going to take 2 prizes and then we can just use Boss's Orders. If we have any left, we've still got 1 Boss's Orders in the deck, so we can just use that later. So, need to think what to do here. So we're going to use Ordinary Rod to shuffle some Shinxes and Luxrays back. We've only used 1 Shinx actually, so we might actually just shuffle 2 Luxrays back just to increase the chances of us hitting the Luxray off the Dedenne. I'm just going to check to see if... We definitely want to give him Thunder Mountains. I'm just going to check to see if there's still 2 Shinxes in the deck. Yep, so that's fine. And the Dedenne's in there, so we're fine. So we use Ordinary Rod to do both the things. So we get back Luxray... Double Luxray, I think, is important at the moment. Want to increase the odds of us getting it. Potentially, I shouldn't have wasted that Thunder Mountain. I could have used it to discard of that because we might need Phione later. But I think he'll just keep. I think he'll just bring up the big boy. So, so we use Quick Ball to grab Dedenne. We really should have used Stellar Wish first, just in case we hit like Pokemon. Marnie is not as important now because he's only got 3 cards, so we still definitely want to be using. Yeah, so we could have played that a little better. It's hard sometimes to talk about a deck and play it well at the same time. But thankfully, because we used Ordinary Rod, we got our Luxray, so we are in a really good place here. He hasn't got an electric resistance, so yes, we're doing. I think we're doing okay. So that's going to evolve up, and then we're going to be doing 160 damage of Raid, which is amazing. I need to get another Luxio down, so I'm going to probably discard this Jirachi. Another Shinx. I always forget about the names of these Pokemon. I was not really a Gen 6 or 7 person, whichever gen that was. So I'm going to leave the energy. I might keep the energy in case we're forced to need to Headbolt, because then we can just Headbolt and knock out the Garbodor to win. Sweet. So exactly perfect maths, 160. Go down to 2 prizes. If he doesn't Marnie us, we should be okay. Because he's already used his Tapu Koko Prism. He might have Thunder Mountain though. Thunder Mountain can still save him. If he gets Thunder Mountain, we're a bit sad. He's got another Dedenne, so he's digging for the Thunder Mountain. Big Charm. That's irrelevant. Is he just going to leave that there? We did it, guys. So that's this shows you some of the potential of Luxray. Just make sure I got this correct. This has got 120. He's not got a resistance. We just put that here, and we use Boss's Orders. Lovely Giovanni to finish the game with Headbolt. So that wasn't. I don't know about like the overall strength of the matchup against Toxtricity VMAX, but we did just enough there to we did just enough there to take the win. Zapdos was absolutely clutch. If we didn't have Zapdos, we probably would have lost, but yes, that was the deck. So I'm just going to show you the list again. So here you can see is the deck list. Once again, big shout out to Luke Fisher for coming up with the list. We've literally only just changed one card, added the extra Professor's Research to help with some consistency. This deck seems very strong. This probably surpasses me Monday in terms of its strength, and this could definitely be a solid tier 2 deck for the upcoming weeks and tournaments. So highly recommend you give it a go and see how you get on with it. It's definitely a lot of fun to play as well, and people aren't expecting it, and you might catch a few people off guard as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this Play Escape Games video. Remember, we stream live on Twitch most days apart from Wednesday. Mean Monday, Expanded Tuesday, all sorts of fun things. Please click the link in the description, follow the Twitch channel, and once we get to 200 followers, we'll be giving away that beautiful Gyarados Hidden Fates tin. Thank you very much for watching. Please also hit the subscribe button, of course, support the YouTube channel, and yes, I will see you soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all. Ideally. Electropower, Professor's Research. All we need now is Shinx. PTCGO. Thank you very much for watching this video. Remember, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away this stunning Blastoise and Piplup GX Rainbow Rare cards. So yes, one of you can be winning this card. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and once we hit 1K, we'll be giving this beautiful card away. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Gotta catch them all.